fear. Today's video is about fear. I can talk about anything under the sun, anything, my boobs, giving birth, anything awkward, and I'm fine. But for some reason, see, I'm scratching, fiddling. For some reason, I feel vulnerable when I'm talking about this, and it's fear. I've done some scary things in my life. I've moved to other countries, given birth in other countries. I basically brought up my family, my kids, without my family, my extended family, because they're all in Australia, which is a good and a bad thing. It's made me really strong. Anyway, what else have I done? I've done a lot of big scary things, like elective brain surgery. I did that. It was scary, big choice, but I'm so glad I did it. All those sort of big scary things that we all do, okay? We've all had to do them. And there's little scary things like auditioning. That's a scary thing for most people, I think. Public speaking is a scary thing. I don't know, lots of little scary things. Just going to a gathering sometimes is scary for me. But my girlfriend and I, my best friend Lisa Larson and I, we have been wanting to start a podcast because we know a shitload of information and we listen to hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours of podcasts, and we do courses, we read books, we have a lot of information, and often when we gather as friends, people ask us questions and we're assuming that everyone knows this information, but people don't, and we help them. So we decided we're going to put our brains together and start a podcast. Okay, that sounds easy, that's fine. But she's been ready and like, let's do some videos. And I'm like, wait, we have to wait until it's perfect. We have to wait until, I just keep putting it off. And we keep studying more, finding out more. Until one day we were cleaning a house, because that's what we both do in our spare time. Other than our other glamorous jobs, we clean houses, to make ends meet, which is fine. Have a lot of free time to listen to podcasts when you're cleaning. I'm going to slow down because I'm speaking too fast because I'm nervous and vulnerable. One day she's like, what the hell are you afraid of? Let's just do it. It doesn't have to be perfect. She's like, you're an actress. You do this all the time. You can video anything. And that's when it clicked. Ding, the little light bulb moment. It's because I'm used to auditioning and having to get it perfect and needing that role and getting rejection, having to deal with all that and having to really prepare for a big role or even a freaking commercial, it doesn't matter. And thinking, this is it, I've got this one chance. And that's what I was doing. I was thinking launching a podcast was like an audition, and we get that one chance and that's it. Nobody's going to listen to us. The first one's dumb. The first one's not professional, and that's it. Until she reminded me, no, that is not it. Listen to all the freaking advice we've got from all these other people who have launched very successful podcasts, etc. And you don't just get one chance. And everyone's first is going to bomb a bit or be vulnerable. But everyone listening understands that, and everyone's pulling for you, and you have enough friends and followers that everyone wants you to do well, as long as it's interesting information, which it will be, because it's going to be about a lot of issues that between the two of us, we've experienced a lot. And then we've experienced divorces and moving and having to separate from unhealthy relationships and eating disorders and sexual abuse, and there's a lot of things. See, I can talk about that, no big deal. Like stomach issues, poop, let's talk about poop again. No, but it's me talking about my fear, what I'm afraid of, and it is rejection and failure. And also, when you have a dream, see, now I could cry, because when you have a dream and you really want something to work out, and then just sitting there dreaming about it, the dream is still there, but when you actually have to take that step towards the dream and make a move on it, it's scary because you're thinking, what if it doesn't work? But the thing that I've got to remind myself is there's nothing to lose, because just sitting there doing it, like you're not doing it. I may as well just take that step and go for it, all right? Jump in. At least 5 of you out there will listen to our podcast and pull for me and root for me, and maybe there'll be more. I'm so dumb for crying, but just feel really vulnerable talking about this. Anyway, so Lisa and I are going to a convention. It's called Pays to be Brave in San Diego in October. It is Angie. I'm blanking on everything because I'm bawling my eyes out. Podcast that we listen to, Angie, Pays to be Brave. is hosting it, and she's brave to be doing it, but it's for female entrepreneurs to learn the biz, to learn more about starting businesses, podcasting, health and awareness, and just a bunch of women getting together with great speakers, having a dance party, and it's going to be fantastic, and I'm really looking forward to it. So it is going to pay for Joanna to be brave, so I'm really looking forward to that. Anyway, it feels good to get that off my chest. Anyway, what are you afraid of? What is something that you've been really not wanting to do, and you think, I'm just going to do this? Because you know what? Every time I've done something I've been afraid of, I've grown. Even if it wasn't successful, I've learned from it. You learn what not to do next time, or you learn, wow, I'm pretty tough. I can't believe I did that. You laugh at yourself, or you cry, but you never regret it. You just do it. Unless that fear was jumping out of a plane and you died, and then you can't actually share that experience with me. So don't do that. But if that is a fear of yours, jumping out of a plane. Hey, I'm afraid of horses, and I rode a horse in Breckenridge this summer. So that was pretty brave, but that's, I don't know. That's not that brave for most people, but it was for me. Anyway, thanks for listening to me crying, being an idiot.